Good morning, students. Today we'll discuss a very important topic of chapter 2, that is partnership. Uh, First of all, we are discussing the meaning. So, students, partnership is an association of two or more than two persons who willingly agreed to carry on some lawful business jointly and share the profits and losses of the business. So this is the definition of partnership. Here comes some features of the partnership: that it is an association of two or more than two. Okay, two and more than two. So partnership is the association of two or more than two persons. Two or more than two. It means there should be at least two persons to form a partnership. Okay. Another thing, who are willingly, means it is not forceful. Partners should willingly join the partnership firm. And the next term is to carry on some lawful business, means the business should be lawful, it should be not an illegal business. Okay. And share the profit and losses of the business, and whatever the business is getting, whether the business is getting profit or it is getting loss, it should be shared by all the partners. Okay, so there are some features that there should be two or more than two persons. The partner should willingly join the firm. The firm should carry on the lawful business, and the profit or the loss, it must be shared by all the partners. Okay, so this is the meaning, and here comes the features of partnership. It is formation. So you have already read that this partnership is controlled under Indian Partnership Act 1932. Okay, the formation is not so difficult. When two or more than two persons they join together, they can form a partnership. Or in partnership, there is the registration of partnership firm is not compulsory. Okay, so the formation of partnership business is not too difficult. The next one is liability. The liability, actually the liability of all the partners in partnership firm is unlimited. It is unlimited. You can see here the partnership is unlimited. The liability of partners is unlimited. So what is the meaning of unlimited? Means if there is any loss in the business, the partners has to sell off their personal property and they have to pay off their liabilities. Okay. Next is risk bearing and sharing of profits. So all the partner has to bear the risk. Okay, and obviously if there is profit in the firm, they will share the profit. Next is decision making and control. All the partners has the right to take the decision and to take the participation in the decision making process, and they have the right to control the business. Okay, so next point is decision making and control. Next is continuity, means according to Indian Partnership Act, according to Partnership Act 1932, it is an Indian Partnership Act. Okay, a partnership becomes to an end with the leniency, retirement, death, or insolvency of any partner. Means if a partner goes insolvent, okay, if in the case of a death of a partner, the partnership comes to an end. Okay, however, the basis of new agreement, the remaining partners may continue the business. There is a very big difference in partnership and partnership firm. Okay, when partnership comes to an end, the business continues. Okay, the remaining partners can continue the business. But in case of the dissolution of the firm, means if we talk about the winding of the firm, the partnership is compulsorily end. Okay. Next is membership. तो there must be at least two person. Obviously दो तो होने ही चाहिए partnership के लिए. Okay, if there is only one person, it forms it is called sole proprietorship. Okay, so at least two person to form a partnership firm. The maximum number of partnership can be 50 as per the company's miscellaneous rule 2014. Okay, so if there is a question in the partner, suppose if there is a question regarding the maximum number of partners, it comes in the examination. So what should be the answer? The answer should be 50. Okay, one note is also given here. you should understand section 464 of the Companies Act 2013 provides that number of persons in any association partnership shall not exceed 100 subject to the limit prescribed in the rules. ये जो है बच्चों दिस इज़ अकॉर्डिंग टू कंपनीज एक्ट 2013 और ये है अमेंडमेंट हुआ था 14 में, उसके अकॉर्डिंगली द नंबर ऑफ मेंबर्स आर 50. तो आपको 50 आंसर लिखना है, नॉट द 100. ओके, अगर किसी बुक्स में 100 आंसर दिया हुआ है तो आप उसको इग्नोर कीजिएगा. यू हैव टू राइट द आंसर मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ पार्टनर्स आर 50. ओके, then mutual agency, it means every partner is a mutual agent, is a agent of the firm as well as he is the agent of other partners. This is called mutual agency. Okay, next is registration. The registration of the partnership firm is not compulsory. If they want to get their firm registered, they can get it registered. Okay, next is merits of partnership. So if we talk about the merits of partnership, you know, first is ease of formation and closure. Partners can easily start the partnership firm and easily close it. We have already discussed because the registration of partnership firm is not compulsory. So the partners can easily start a lawful business. Then next is balanced decision making. Means if you talk about the sole proprietorship, there is only one person who takes all the decision, and it is not that whenever he is taking decision, I mean he means that sole proprietor is taking decision, it must be correct. Okay, ऐसा नहीं कि जब भी वो डिसीजन लेगा हमेशा सही लेगा. Okay, तो if you talk about the partnership, तो if the decision is taken, it is taken with the mutual consent of all the partners. Okay, तो अगर सब मिल करके कोई डिसीजन लेते हैं तो डेफिनेटली उसके उसके गलत होने के चांसेस कम होते हैं. ठीक है, तो बैलेंस डिसीजन रहता है. देन मोर फंड्स और कैपिटल. if you talk about the what sole proprietorship, so there is only one person who contribute all the capital he has to invest the business. If you compare partnership with the sole proprietorship, so definitely there are more funds that can be arranged because there are so many members that can be the partners in the partnership firm. At least 2 and maximum 50 members can be there in partnership firm. So more funds and more capital can be collected. ठीक है. Next is शेयरिंग और डिवीजन ऑफ रिस्क. तो रिस्क इज डिवाइडेड अमंग ऑल द पार्टनर्स, ये हम पढ़ चुके हैं पहले ही. सीक्रेसी, तो इन द कंपैरिजन ऑफ कंपनी, सीक्रेसी इज वेरी मच देयर इन पार्टनरशिप एंड ऑब्वियसली पार्टनर्स आर नॉट रिक्वायर्ड टू डिस्क्लोज देयर अकाउंट्स, दे आर नॉट रिक्वायर्ड टू पब्लिश देयर अकाउंट्स. तो सीक्रेसी इज ऑलवेज देयर इन द पार्टनरशिप. ठीक है. एंड इफ यू टॉक अबाउट द सम लिमिटेशंस, तो अनलिमिटेड लाइबिलिटी ये हम डिस्कस कर चुके हैं. दे हैव टू सेल ऑफ देयर पर्सनल एसेट्स. Next is limited resources. Why they are limited resources? Because the number of partners are limited, है ना. There can be maximum 50 members, so they can contribute a limited capital. Possibility of conflicts, because there are so many, if you talk about the partners, तो they are from various backgrounds, है ना. They speak different language. ऐसा नहीं है कि सब एक ही जैसे हो जाते हैं. They have different ideas, they have different attitudes. तो conflicts हो सकते हैं पार्टनरशिप में. देन लैक ऑफ कंटिन्यूटी, अनसर्टेन लाइफ. अगर कोई पार्टनर सपोज किसी की डेथ होती है, कोई इंसॉल्वेंट हो जाता है, कोई रिटायर हो जाता है, तो पार्टनरशिप एंड हो जाती है. ओके. देन लैक ऑफ पब्लिक कॉन्फिडेंस. तो लैक ऑफ वाई देयर इज अ लैकिंग ऑफ पब्लिक कॉन्फिडेंस, बिकॉज they are not required to publish their accounts. अगर आप if you are said that कि you have to invest your money in such type of business जिसके अकाउंट्स आप नहीं देख पाओगे, तो you are definitely you are not going to invest your money in that type of business because आपको उसके बारे में पता नहीं है. तो the same way the partners are not required to publish their accounts, so that's why public उन पर ट्रस्ट कम करती है. ओके. तो there are some limitations of partnership. ठीक है बच्चों, तो आप वीडियो को देखिएगा, ऐसे पढ़िएगा. दिस चैप्टर इज डेफिनेटली गोइंग टू कम इन योर नेक्स्ट एग्जाम. थैंक यू.